Good morning and welcome to First Local Mornings for Tuesday, December the 15th. 10 days till Christmas.
Got a 5 in it now. You must be excited.
More than halfway through our chocolate calendars at this point.
Do you have one?
No, I wish I did though. I would love one.
I guarantee you have one hidden somewhere.
No. I bet you my girlfriend does. She loves chocolate. She's probably got like 6 of them hid around the house.
They are good. I love getting them for the kids every year. Even though Connor's 18, I still have to get him one. It's just going to be a tradition. My mom used to do it, and then we're going to carry that on.
Does your mom still do it?
Well, you know, if we lived in Southern Ontario, that sounds like a fat no. No, but she would if we were still in Southern Ontario. She did when we still lived there. But anyway, don't embarrass my mom.
I'm not. She likes me. That's why she watches the show.
She really likes you. She really likes you. I know she commented on one of your puzzle comments the other day. I only get emojis. Chris actually got a communication.
Yeah, like actual letters.
I know. What's going on? How about that snow there, Mr. Miami? What sucks.
Yeah, there's even more snow to clean off the car this morning.
I know.
And even when I got home last night, I cleaned the car off, so it was like completely nothing on it. Came out this morning, more snow on it than there was yesterday.
A lot fell last night, but Craig will be coming up to give some more details for that soon.
Yes.
We've got 2 leaders talking today.
Yes, finally. Trudeau's daily press conference is happening today.
Yes, I have him at 11:30 this morning. I say that with a
big amount of sarcasm.
Why? Because he's actually doing it?
Yeah, well, he did say, I'm going to do daily press conferences again. Then he did 2 the week that he said he was going to do daily, and then nothing since. And then now he's coming back. So
he's busy doing his hair and stuff, I guess. I don't know.
That's what, 11:30?
11:30 for Trudeau. Join me at 11:30. Yeah, and I'm back on at 1 o'clock.
Yes, Doug Ford is on at 1. He's coming from Queen's Park today. Christine Elliott's going to be there, Deputy Premier, Minister of Health, as well as Sylvia Jones, and Rick Kellier, who is the head of the Vaccination Distribution Task Force. So I'm guessing that this doesn't take a genius to figure this one out.
Today's the day. The first
doses happened yesterday. Yep.
Oh, I thought it was today that they were getting it.
No. There was that lady who got the.
Never mind. There was that lady. Yes, there was the lady.
Yes.
Come on, I think.
First one yesterday.
Okay.
Which was the day ahead of schedule. So they were supposed to start today, but they actually got the vaccines early.
See, I knew I was kind of right.
Yeah, you're kind of right.
I guess I should have followed the news yesterday. No, I'm just kidding.
It's been good since you are the journalist.
Okay, anyways, speaking of...
Thought it was in the job description.
Sorry, boss. Sault Ste. Marie is the first city to... I'm going right into the news because I can do that. Sault Ste. Marie is the first city to welcome new residents on the Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot Project. Yesterday, we had Minister Mendicino, Marco Mendicino, and he is the Minister of Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship, and the Honourable Miriam Monsef, who's the Minister for Women and Gender Equality, who's a very, very good speaker, actually. She was pretty impressive yesterday. On your screen, you will see Minister Mendicino. I have a friend named Olivia Mendicino.
Isn't there a clothing brand?
Yeah, there's a great store. Yeah, great store. So under the new Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot, Sault Ste. Marie welcomed 2 of the first immigrants of this project in Canada. They landed in Canada. They're both nurses.
Yes.
And there was some discussion yesterday around what happens now that they're here to receive accreditation, now that they're Canadian, they're being Canadian citizens. Looking into that. But there's Brilla and Alexander are both nurses and excited to see Canada and snow. So they were part of.
Excited.
Yeah, they were part of the press conference yesterday, as well as Mayor Provenzano and MP Terry Sheehan, who's such an eloquent speaker. I really enjoy this.
He's good.
Yeah, he is a great speaker, and he welcomed them in, and it means a lot for the city and a lot for the project, and it puts Northern Ontario on the map in the country, not just the province.
Yeah, it's nice that when levels of government that aren't local can actually find Sault Ste. Marie on a map.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
yeah.
Speaking of maps, there's a op-ed up about, it's just totally off topic, but there's an op-ed up. You should go to our site and read about passenger rail.
Yeah.
And
that's a good one.
So go check that out.
Very good. I was actually going to do that in my newscast this morning. I should have. Maybe I'll do it at mid-morning.
Yeah, so go read that. It's actually quite good. It's basically like Sault Ste. Marie, where are we when everybody else is getting trains again? And it was in the Conservative platform provincially in the last election to have the Northlander restarted and going by the end of their first mandate, and they're already 2 years into their mandate.
I'm an extremely big advocate for infrastructure already in place.
Yes.
Let's get it moving. Anyways, well, don't get me started on that subject.
Okay, I won't. Moving on. Yesterday, we had several stories on this. There was a collision that happened on the bridge going over to St. Joe's Island.
Yes.
This happened about 11:30 in the morning. A bunch of different resources were sent. East Algonquin Provincial Police, Ontario Provincial Police, the OPP Technical Collision Investigation Unit, St. Joe Fire Department, and also the Algoma Paramedic Services. It was a two-vehicle collision. One car veered over into the other oncoming lane. It was a pickup truck and a car. The two people in the pickup truck survived and were transferred to hospital. However, a man from Hilton Beach, Herman Eisel, who was 87 years old, he was also transported to hospital, but was later pronounced deceased.
It's sad.
The Office of the Chief Coroner and Ontario Forensic Pathology Service are involved in the investigation and doing a post-mortem examination, which will be taking place here in Sault Ste. Marie, but the date for the examination is not known yet at this time. So our
Pretty sad
condolences go out to the family.
So that happened on Farewell Terrace. Well, there was an accident on Farewell Terrace not too long ago that we reported on, and it was due to a senior citizen who had some medical issues.
Yes.
Too, so I don't know if that's maybe something
that might be the case.
You know, if you
He is
veered off. 87.
So.
That's the first thing that came to my head, but that's a sad story. There was a man charged with pointing a firearm here in the Sault. On December the 11th, the accused pointed a firearm and threatened a victim. He also slashed their tires and damaged the window. So on December 13th, the police services found this man, Michael De La Penta, and arrested him for pointing a firearm, using a firearm while committing an offense, uttering threats and mischief under 5,000, and was held for court.
Yeah, actually, going back to that other story, my mom was actually rear-ended by someone that happened to.
Oh, really? Who had a medical condition? And
well, he was very old and veered over into the turning lane when he was supposed to go straight through. She was actually picking me up from kindergarten.
Oh, well, lucky you weren't in the car.
Yeah, I was lucky I wasn't in the car. It was a serious accident.
Oh, so, that's too bad. Yeah, I know.
My mom still has health problems from that. Yeah, and I won't say how old I am, but that's almost, let's say, close to 40 years ago.
I know how old you are because we're the same age. I'm actually a couple months older.
Yeah, she's my senior. So
shut up. I said shut up again.
Didn't your mom tell you to stop telling me to shut up since it is a talk show?
Then be quiet and go.
Yeah, okay. Leaving Canada behind. The story's up. Dan Gray did it for us yesterday. There's no more free tests if you are traveling internationally for COVID-19. Unless you are showing symptoms, you have to pay for it yourself. This is to increase our capacity to actually do more tests of people who are actually still in Ontario. However, if you have the symptoms, they will pay for the test. If you test positive, everyone around you will also get the test as well. And obviously, you shouldn't travel if you test positive because no other country will let you in anyways.
That's right.
So that has started as of Monday. So if you are planning on doing international travel, make sure you do have a COVID test because they won't let you on the plane without it. However, you will have to pay for it yourself, and I'm not sure exactly what that costs.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you that.
I do know over on the American side, the COVID test is about $280.
Okay. Yeah. Now, do you think it's going to come to a point where you have to carry a card that says, yes, I have been vaccinated before you can travel anywhere? That's just
I hope not. I think that's...
Even for kids starting universities and colleges in September, I was thinking that maybe...
I think that's a little extreme.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens, but...
Especially if you pay for it out of pocket. I'm interested to know how much that would cost.
We already have that sheet. I travel with it anyways. It has all my vaccinations on it.
Yeah.
I keep it in my passport, so if they want, they can see it.
You're so organized, Christopher.
Well, I've had it since I was a kid. It's the same sheet.
I know, the orange one. The orange one.
The thing's turned yellow, and it wasn't originally yellow. That's
just like your birth certificate,
just
buddy.
like my birth certificate.
Okay, so Crime Stoppers.
Color wasn't invented back then.
Breaking and enter. You still have a red and white health card. Break and enter and mischief. Crime Stoppers and the Sault Ste. Marie Police Services are requesting your assistance in identifying a suspect involved in an incident in break and enter. During the break and enter on November the 6th at 5:25 a.m., the suspect attended a local compound where several vehicles were entered and 3 vehicles had their windows smashed out. This compound had a total of 15 catalytic converters stolen within a week of this incident. There have been several complaints of these converters being stolen from vehicles in the community, and I do feel like they're also being taken from car lots as well.
Yeah,
so,
there's been all kinds of
yes,
reports.
It's a huge deal, and they do you get some big donata from those. So if you have information on the catalytic converter thefts or can identify the suspect in that video, contact Crime Stoppers at 705-942-7867.
Yeah, Dan Gray, our reporter, has made a comment about Colette in our Facebook chat. He said, if you're older, Colette, where is the gray hair? That is a fantastic...
I gave it to Chris.
Yeah, that's a fantastic question.
Check his Lego man.
Okay, yeah, check out my Lego man. That's all gray hair. You know you arrived when you got a Lego character.
Absolutely, buddy.
Yeah,
Cheers to that.
Yeah, exactly. We are personified as Lego characters for the rest of our life. There is a missing sailor right now. What happened was they were coming back to BC. They were patrolling the Asia Pacific region. Yeah. They had stopped in San Francisco and were coming back up to the port in BC. The sailor fell off the ship at some point. Yeah. They don't know exactly when, but when he was supposed to report for duty, he didn't show up. They did a search, couldn't find him. They turned the ship around to go back to try and find him. As of a few minutes ago, they have not found him yet. So, yeah.
That's too bad. There's plenty of services looking for him too, I believe, right?
Yeah, and the Americans are helping out as well.
Yeah, the Coast Guard, that's good. Well, not good, but it's good that they have the collaboration.
Good, but they have a bunch of different people looking for both Canadian and American right now.
Good morning, Craig.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Like the snow, it's a good morning again.
It was a little bit snowy. Okay, well, we've got a couple more stories, but we're going to push these to the end because we want to know what's going on with the weather today.
It's a very cold day today.
Yes, it is. Minus 13.
Temperature right now is minus 13.
Hey!
minus 7 for a daytime high.
It felt like minus 22 according to my phone when I got up this morning.
It did, eh? Yeah. It was very cold, and we're going to stick with the cold temperatures for at least a couple of days anyway. We'll take a look at the live shot outside. It's actually a pretty nice shot.
It is
nice
very
and calm,
pretty.
A nice winter wonderland.
Yes, it is.
Well, that's going to continue for the rest of the week. We have another couple of centimeters coming our way tomorrow and maybe on the weekend. I'll give you all those details coming up.
Ontario established a $100 million affordability fund to help Ontarians who don't qualify for low-income conservation programs ease the burden of their electricity bill. Whether you rent or own your home, as long as you pay your electric bill, you could qualify. There are 3 levels of support available. The first is a home energy kit with upgrades like smart power bars and LED light bulbs. The second includes Energy Star appliances that help keep things cool during the hot summer months. The third is for electrically heated homes so that your power bills don't break the bank during those long Canadian winters. Plus, all upgrades including installation are completely free of charge. Visit affordabilityfund.org or call 1-855-494-FUND to find out if you qualify.
And welcome back to First Local for December the 15th, 10 days until Christmas.
Yay!
Yes.
And a couple more days till we go to the Santa Claus parade.
We are going to be hosting Santa Parade at the airport,
I'm
5
so
to 8
excited.
p.m. on Saturday night. Make sure you come out. It's a drive-by scenario. So instead of you sitting there watching the floats go by you, the floats will be there and you will drive by. I was there yesterday. There is a ton of stuff that's going to be there.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, we're actually like now putting it in the field on the way out to the road. There's so many things going on.
That's
It's
gonna be
huge.
so exciting. I'm so excited.
It's so exciting for us
I
to
know.
host the Santa Parade
I know.
this year.
I feel
know.
like
We got
Christmas
Lego
royalty.
characters and we're hosting Santa Parade.
We have done, buddy.
Hello.
Yeah, we're ending
Yeah,
2020 on a
bucket
high
list
note.
almost complete.
What's going on Facebook today?
Yes, we got a whack load of likes and comments today. So
Tell me which one everybody liked, Chris.
I will in one moment. But first, Dan Gray, Juliana, Kathy, Ineki, Steve, all liked the show so far. Good morning to Giselle. Also Neki, who also says the Netherlands is now locked down again.
Stay safe, Ineki.
Yeah, she's probably wondering when she's finally going to be able to get to hear the
I
Sioux
know.
College go to school. Also Margaret as well, Nicole, Kathy, and the best one here is the one that Dan Gray said, if you are older, Colette, where's the gray hair? It has 4 likes on that one comment, which is like probably a record. I don't think we've ever had a comment get 4 likes before. Just to put it in perspective, the total likes for the stream was only 7. So yeah, and good times, good times.
Thanks, Dan.
Okay. Also, get your Ghoulie Fire 50/50 raffle tickets. Make sure you do that. Also, check out the virtual Santa tour at thestationmall.com. And also, if you want to do the Princesses R Us Santa Come to Your House, that's...
This weekend's the last one, right?
This Sunday is the last day to do that. Go to their Facebook page, Princesses R Us, and it's $35, and Santa comes and does a song and dance in front of your house.
Song and dance.
Yes. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what that is, but
Maybe we see
something.
you doing a song and dance on Saturday night.
Yeah, maybe.
Anyways, let's see this picture that we didn't get to
Yes,
see.
we got our first, we got 3
Sorry about
holiday
that
pics today.
yesterday.
Here's the first one. This is from
there's the white
Kelsey Chandler. This is her white Christmas tree and the dog lying on her lap looking at it. Yes, this is one we were trying to get up yesterday, but we had some technical difficulties. Thank you, Google, for shutting down and taking everything we use away from us, including the drive with all our Christmas photos on it. So anyways, this was supposed to be on yesterday. Here it is.
Nice.
Beautiful pic there. We also have another one. This one is from Paula Godfrey. And this one is rather, that's not Paula's, that's Leslie's. Yeah, no worries. Thank you for apologizing, Producer Mike. Appreciate it. This is from Leslie. This is obviously her hallway dress.
Look at that nice Santa
up there with the Believe. And she's got actually a Santa picture on the wall there too, along with the wreath and the Santa figurine. And if you want to send your pictures in, send it to ontvcontest@gmail.com. We'll try and get it up on the air. We're doing 3 a day now. And then finally,
buddy. Yeah.
finally now, we have the toilet paper tree.
Oh.
Yes.
I'm excited to see this one.
This is Paula Godfrey's one. She has, there we go.
Oh, nice toilet paper tree.
Yes. As she put it, she's like, everybody's stocking up on toilet paper this year. She's like, I have nowhere to put it, so I'm going to put it on my...
That's awesome. With the little Christmas balls on top of the whole. That's so
it's
cute.
actually all decorated, even on the top of the tree there.
Love it.
Or paper.
That's super
Toilet
cute.
paper tree. That's awesome. Right?
That's awesome. Good job.
Very inventive.
Very creative.
So keep sending those Christmas and holiday pics in. 5th day of Hanukkah was last night. For those of you who are celebrating Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah as well. And now we have the legendary Craig with his weather. What's going on, buddy?
Welcome back, everyone. We'll talk about instant winter. Last night we got another 5 centimeters, total of 7 centimeters on the ground right now. If you wanted a white Christmas, you got it. We'll take a look at the satellite shot. For today, we're kind of in between systems. We're watching this system now building into the area for tomorrow. It's going to give us additional snow, but not much. Temperature-wise, it's going to stay above seasonal, at least for the daytime highs. Let's take a look at the overnight lows for tonight. Minus 11 in Thunder Bay, minus 11 here in the Sioux, minus 15 in Wawa. Look at Timmins, minus 28 for overnight lows tonight. So pretty chilly out there. Let's take a look at the 3-day forecast starting with Wednesday. Like I say, a little more snow coming in for Wednesday. We can look at around 2 centimeters from this system. Temperatures still above seasonal at minus 4 for Thursday with a mix of sun and cloud. And Friday, we're warming up a little bit, hitting the freezing mark with a mix of sun and cloud. And we do see a warming trend actually developing for this weekend. Will we lose the snow? I don't think so, but hey, there's always that chance. Coming up next is Colette and Chris right after this break.
A message from the Government of Canada.
Aiden, get dressed. Buddy, no. Almost there. Lift your leg. Yep. Aiden, get dressed.
For someone with MS, living in a body that doesn't listen to you some days
Get dressed.
can be an act of greatness.
Welcome back. It is Tuesday, December 15th. Thank you to Casey Security for your sponsorship. You're with Chris and Colette on this fine, chilly minus, not 57 weather, minus 13. Yesterday we had a little oopsie-doopsie. And we just wanted to see if everybody, it wasn't an oopsie-doopsie.
We're trying to see if people were paying attention.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So for those of you who caught minus 57, good for you for paying attention.
We lied. It was only minus 22.
Imagine minus 57.
Oh my goodness.
Then you're almost a vaccine at that point.
Yeah.
Thunderbirds return to the roads tonight. They're taking on the Espanola Express after picking up their first victory of the season against Blind River Beavers 16 days ago in Blind River. The Thunderbirds are getting set to return to action tonight at 7 p.m. at the John Rhodes Center. We did look into those other teams, into this league. Remember we were talking about it before, and yeah, you were right. But there's quite a few other teams in there, but it's because of the bubble and not traveling far out. But again, it's only open for 50 people. Those tickets are purchased mainly by parents, and it's sold out. Even the media can't get there, trust me. So we will be cheering our Sioux Thunderbirds on from our homes tonight.
Yes.
So go Thunderbirds. Okay, I have to talk about last night's Monday Nighter. I know you watched it.
Are you talking Good Morning Christmas, the holiday?
No, we are going to get to
film?
Good Morning
Oh,
Christmas,
sorry.
the Hallmark movie
That's
later.
what I watched. That was my Monday nighter.
Baltimore Ravens met the Cleveland Browns, and Lamar Jackson, he's the quarterback for the Baltimore Ravens, was on fire. This guy is absolutely amazing. I actually have so many notes because I was watching the highlights. I just couldn't take it all in. Like we were talking, like he took a quarter off for cramps, and he still came back and just absolutely destroyed this game, and a couple touchdowns himself. This quarterback is legit. With 2 minutes left, it was 34-25. Baltimore Ravens got picked off, or the Cleveland Browns. I'm so excited about this. The Browns throws for a pass. The Baltimore Ravens picks it off. That's insane with 2 minutes left. Okay, it's the third quarter. Baltimore Ravens saved. They had a playoff. They had a kick right at 45-42 was the final score. First of all, okay, they tied the game up. The Browns ended up tying the game with under a minute left to go with 42-42, and then Baltimore gets the ball and runs it in and has a field goal. It was right down to the wire last night. It was super awesome. There was even a point where Lamar Jackson takes off because his shoes were too slippy. He had to change his shoes, and you can actually see him running back after Cleveland Browns come back and tie the game. He comes running back to the field from the bathroom because he was cramping up. So Lamar Jackson comes back from taking a quarter off, throws for a touchdown, and there you go, they win. It was an awesome game. I even have all my notes just to prove it. It was just great. We are going to come back with some more news stories we'd like to share with you right after this commercial break.
Come on down and join us at our new site, 955 Queen Street East, Suite 320. Happy holidays!
On behalf of the staff and volunteers from the Canadian Bush Plane Heritage Centre, happy holidays! Merry Christmas!
is wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. All the best to you and yours this holiday season.
Merry Christmas!
Welcome back to First Local Mornings for Tuesday, December the 15th. Thank you very much for joining us today. And thank you to Cooley Fire for your sponsorship of their 50/50 draw, KC Security as well. And also the Station Mall. Make sure you go and check out their virtual Santa Village this year at thestationmall.com.
It's a photo booth, right?
It is. Well, there's that. You can still go to the mall and get your picture with Santa.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But it's like, I'm not sure exactly how they're doing it.
Social distance Santa?
Because they only have, it's inside of a store, but they only let one person in at a time. Oh. I walked by it the other day. I'm not sure exactly what it is because you can't see it because it's blocked off. But there's that.
I'm sure it's awesome.
Yeah. So, yeah. And what do you got going on?
I don't know. I was kind of laughing at the 6 likes there, buddy.
We're now up to 6 likes on Colette's gray hair.
That's not my gray hair. It's your gray hair.
Or her lack of gray hair.
Thank you.
Yeah, and Dan has now said he's also afraid to come into the office today as well.
Be afraid, Dan. Be very afraid. Okay, we're going to move over to Thunder Bay. There was a big story in Thunder Bay. This dates back to 2017 when Braden Bushby has been convicted of 1 count of manslaughter in the 2017 death of a 34-year-old Indigenous woman. Thunder Bay Superior Court Judge Helen Pierce delivered her verdict yesterday. Bushby had previously pleaded not guilty to 1 count of manslaughter at the start of his trial more than a month ago. He pleaded guilty to aggravated assault, but after they looked they had investigation, they had professionals come in and say she passed away from the blunt force trauma that he...
Well, he threw a trailer hitch at her.
He threw a trailer hitch at her. He was drunk at the time. Yeah. People around him were saying he was drunk at the time and that he was laughing at it. Yeah. So it was manslaughter he was charged with, so that's good.
Yeah.
Not great.
Well, his lawyer said he's now going to appeal it.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck with that. Okay, we're going to do a quick 7-day forecast here.
Yes.
Craig is back here.
He's appeared.
Here he is. He's next to his Christmas tree again.
So, the 7-day looking pretty good. Temperatures around seasonal or just about seasonal. We have a little bit of snow, so hey, we're going to have a white Christmas, so we're not going to lose the snow, I can guarantee. But hey, it's December. It's Sault Ste. Marie.
Okay,
That's what you can get.
Well, it's not that. It's beautiful out there.
Well, you know, traditionally it's 94% chance that Sault Ste. Marie will see a white Christmas. So.
94%? Okay. Well, I think a white Christmas is okay, so long as Boxing Day is green.
Apparently, we get an A+ for snow on Christmas Day.
Yeah. There you go.
Basically, yeah. Basically,
and Christmas Eve. It's always magical on Christmas Eve.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes, that's true. We have one more story we want to talk about, Chris.
Just quickly, it's about Greater Sudbury. They spent $20 million so far of their city budget on COVID-19 related expenses. This is a problem that's going across all of the different cities and municipalities across the province and Canada. And this means that they'll probably have to cut services. Reason being is municipalities cannot go out and borrow money just because they can't pay their bills. They can borrow it against a capital thing, like if they're building something. But for their ongoing costs, they're not allowed to do that. Only the provincial and federal governments can do that. So hopefully the provincial and federal governments will step up here and help cities out because they have the capacity to actually go out and borrow money.
And like we said, we were talking about the province tells you to shut down your stores. You have to shut down your stores. You don't have a choice.
And you have no choice. So you're a sitting duck at this point.
Well, we got to go. We'll talk more about that tomorrow. Have a great day today.
See you 11:30 and at 1.